Yo, got some new news about Bonko. I don't think I'm gonna call it Funland anymore. I think I'm just gonna call it Bonko. But yeah, got lots of fun stuff. Right off the bat, your shots now are affected by your movement, your horizontal movement, not your vertical. They still go perfectly straight with your vertical movement. But when you're running, and I can show you this like over here better. You also start with ledge grab now. That's normal. I don't want to grab these yet. That's a new ability. Yeah. So like 45 degrees, and then when you're running, you know, it's sharper than 45 degrees. Hopefully you can see that. Same thing with rockets, right? So 45 sharper than 45. Because it's like while you're moving, right? And you can see the difference in like the smoke trail, but it doesn't quite line up with like the 45 degree direction of the actual rocket sprite. But it's fine, I think. So we'll get to that in a second. So yeah, so your shots are now affected by your horizontal movement speed. Which I think is just a little bit better for like controllability's sake and like where you expect your shots to go. Bombs still work the same. I already had rockets; they still work the same. High jump still works the same. Moon jump still works the same. The sound effects for the charge now change for each gun you get, so it's like higher pitch. And each one has its own like shooting sprite. So you see like the flash, the muzzle flash, new flash, higher charge sound, it's higher pitched. Right. I changed the diagonal sprites so it's a little cleaner now. For both the charge and the normal. A little cleaner. And then this is another new, or this is a new beam. It's called Piercer. It's basically just plasma. There's a pretty high pitch charge. It's gonna go like through enemies to do like damage, like tick damage every like frame it collides with them. Right. And this is the wave beam. It goes through walls. And this is gonna be like the last one you get. And it has like a really nice animation afterwards. Big chunky lasers. I might change these actual sound effects like later in the game when I get like, if I ever get like a real sound effect designer, engineer person. Have some cool sound effects. Super missiles work a little differently now. They shake the screen when they hit something, which I think adds a lot. It's really fun now. Makes it feel really strong. Power bombs still work the same. Real quick, if I go into this other room over here, these blocks are actually super power bomb or super bomb blocks. They can only be broken with super bomb. See? So I had those. I just forgot to put them in the last video. You'll notice the sprites change once you get super rockets. So like they're all super rocket sprites now instead of regular rockets, so that you know like, oh yeah, that's an expansion. And then this works the same. Well, it works slightly differently, but the same like effect is achieved. It's just a little better now. Makes more sense to do it this way. And then this is Speed Boost, a whole new ability. So you can run really fast. And this just engages automatically. And as you saw there, if you let go of whatever direction you're traveling in, he will slow down until he eventually stops. If you crouch, he stores it, right? And then you can like take it somewhere else for a small period of time and like do cool stuff, right? And then to use it, you can press the A button pick a direction. So jump without clicking anything, like without doing this, without moving to the side. You just jump straight up like that, and that will activate it. And you can do it in the air too, as long as you're not spinning. So I could go like this and then activate it. I'll show you. See? Go down if I want. Go diagonal. See? You can do it in Morph Ball. Can morph in the air and do it. Oh shit. Oh, that's kind of hard. Hold on. I did practice. There we go. See? And then there is also some speed boost blocks. You can see it works with slopes as well. I actually had to update the slope code to work a little bit more efficiently and a little better in order to get that to work correctly. Yeah, so these can only be destroyed with speed boost. So if I want that expansion, I have to, you know, have to run really fast. Or I can do this. If you hit a slope, it'll start you speed boosting again. And that works in Morph Ball as well. So you can get a speed ball, I guess you'd call it. And then if you hit something, it shakes the screen like you saw there. Right, so let me show you another thing. I come down here and hit that. Like normally I couldn't get speed boost up here. There's not enough room because it engages automatically, right? And if I had like a item right here that needed like speed boost, like it was like walled in or something, you know, like how do I speed boost? You know, the player could like backtrack a little bit or something and be like, oh, this is a long stretch of land. Maybe I could use this, you know, and then figure out, oh, I can do that, and then do that. Wow, look, now I'm in here with speed boost. Look at that. Very cool. Yeah, so speed boost works great. Shine Spark works great. It's exactly how I wanted it to work. We talked about screen shake for the rockets. We talked about super bomb blocks. Talked about speed boost blocks. That about covers it. Oh, I'm working on a new keyboard control scheme. So instead of like using the arrow keys to move around, it's WASD and then space to jump. Control morphs you. Probably left shift is gonna be like aiming like that. And then like E or something or F or something, I don't know, to like arm your, or maybe right click. Yeah, probably right click to like arm your rockets, and then left click to shoot. But the only problem is that right now, currently, any key I press on the keyboard will shoot. Like literally any key. Like just anything. Space. Space shoots. All the arrow keys shoot. Everything on the numpad shoots. Even numlock shoots. So, yeah. That's not intended. Anyway, thanks for watching. And as always, thanks for watching.